Hello everybody and welcome to the Marvel quiz. I'm Harry, this is Louise. Get in shot, maybe?
I can't actually get any closer without sitting on you, but...
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind.
It's quite comfortable.
Yes, so welcome to the quiz. Like I said, this is going to be... is this actually... this is going to be a quiz of 40 questions split over 8 categories. And we're going to be starting in 4.5 minutes. So first of all, what is everybody's favourite Marvel movie? You know, I've got the posters on a repeating slideshow there. What's your favourite poster as well? Do please tell us. We need something to read. Speaking of, we've got a few comments here. Plenty of people turning up. We've got Oddworld Freak 23, Stephen Briley? I don't know, I'm sorry. Georgina says, hi all, I'm playing along with my dad tonight. Let's see who's going to win. Good luck everybody. Yeah, good luck to you too. Great, got plenty more people coming in. I think we've got about 26 people now, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah.
What?
Alright.
No, not really. It's very uncomfortable.
Okay,
I can give you a bit.
I can try.
That's better.
Cool, so I don't really know what else to ask and say. Reminder, don't put your answers in the comments please, because hey, everybody wants to play, and if you put the answer in the comments then it kind of ruins it for everybody else. So write it down on a notepad or in your notes app, whatever you want, and we'll have a fun quiz.
Woo!
I think we're just going to stand here and stare at you for a bit, so it's a bit awkward at this point.
Good luck, George.
Okay. So Thornbush 8 says, finally a quiz without a sport round. Yeah, I wish I could joke that I built it in, but sports aren't really part of the Marvel universe, are they? Not yet anyway. Like Harry Potter's got Quidditch, but Marvel's got nothing. Let's see, Georgina says mine is Iron Man, Dad's is Guardians of the Galaxy. Both great films, Iron Man's one of my favourites too. Blade 19 says my favourite will be Endgame, and the other half says hers is Infinity War. Fair enough.
Hello, George.
Another vote for Iron Man there. Good. He did start the whole thing, so.
Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Tom.
Lucy Tugby there. I assume that Drill's there with you, Lucy? Playing together, maybe? Who knows? Good luck.
I think I like Thor Ragnarok.
That's a pretty solid one, yeah.
Or Endgame.
Or
Infinity War.
Or Infinity War. So you can't quite make it your mind then.
They're all just so good.
They're all great choices, certainly. So I'm just going to wait for another minute and a half for any latecomers to arrive.
Hi, Ange.
Oh, hello, Ange. Yeah, I don't really want to start without anybody, so just want to give everybody a chance to get in. Also, please do appreciate my t-shirt. It's an Infinity War t-shirt. It's great. I didn't mean to wear it today. It just happened to be the one I threw on this morning.
A very glamorous babe got it in for a birthday.
I quite like Spider-Man Far From Home. I think that's one of the better ones.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal's really good at it.
He's really good.
That too, yeah. Drunk Sincerity says, first time quizzing with you. I'm a super nerd, so I'll be surprised if I suck at this. Okay, yeah.
Jill's there, she'll be no help. Sorry, Lucy. We're on your own for this one, babes.
Misfit 1978 says, sound is a bit weird unless it's just you. Okay, well, let's try. Maybe it sounds a bit better now. I don't know. I changed something there.
Hello. Do we sound weird? I thought that was yawning. Do we sound weird?
Are they boring you?
I've had a long day, boo.
Yeah, you have. Okay, starting in 10 seconds. You know, give a countdown, somebody. 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Questions! Okay, so let's get started with this quiz. Right, so round one. Name the film from the Stan Lee cameo. So we'll give you a description of how the Stan Lee cameo plays out, and you guys try and guess which film we're talking about. So, question one. Which film does Stan Lee play a FedEx delivery guy? So question one. In which film does Stan Lee play a FedEx delivery guy? Cool. Yeah, I think I was trying a two microphone array and they must have been out of sync with each other. I don't know, I turned one of them off. It's fine. Audio should be fixed now. Sorry about that.
So, question one. Question two. Neighbour of man who locked himself out of his car. So, in what film did Stan Lee cameo as the neighbour of a man who locked himself out of his car?
Bit of face entertainment there. Okay, is that one nice and easy for you, maybe?
I like how SK's like, ask the questions.
Yeah. Okay, I'll
right
start.
on.
So, in the next one, question three: in which film does Stan Lee play a beauty pageant judge? So, question three: in which film does Stan Lee play a beauty pageant judge? And just a reminder, please don't post your comments in the answers. Just remove that one right there. Cool.
There's always one, isn't there?
There is always one, yeah. Write them down wherever you are, on your notes app or your phone or piece of paper, whatever. It's not in the comments.
Okay, question four. Hugh Hefner. Cameoed as Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. Okay, then question five. In which film does Stan Lee play a crazy barber? So question five. In which film does Stan Lee play a crazy barber or hairdresser?
That's something we all need right now, a barber.
Yeah.
Although your hair's looking smashing, Harry, I may say.
Looks pretty good. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Let's get them there. Great. Okay, on to the next round then. Round two. What film is this post or mid-credit scene from? So again, we'll describe how the scene plays out, and you can tell me what film it is, Louise.
Okay, question six. Captain America and Falcon have Bucky trapped with his arm in a vice. Ooh.
And by the way, these questions will all be repeated. We're going to give a 5-minute break at half time, which is after question 20, and we'll give another 5-minute break at the end of question 40 as well, and then we'll give the answers after that. So yeah, these will all be repeated on screen, so if I'm going too fast, don't worry, you'll be alright. But also, if I'm going too fast, just let me know in the comments. Okay, question 7. In which scene are we first... In which film has the post-credit scene where we are first introduced to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in captivity? So question 7. Which film has the post-credit scene where we are first introduced to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch who are in captivity? Hope you've all got a drink for your little Friday night entertainment here. Me and Louise are on the gin. It's quite nice. Refreshing.
Very nice, yeah. Is John? I've not noticed John around. Have you? Are you there, John?
Oh, yeah.
Give us a message if you're there. Okay, so question 8. Captain America gives a speech about patience. So that's Captain America gives a speech about patience.
Which film does that post-credit scene belong to? We're up to 30 people now. That's pretty good.
Oh, hello. The questions will be repeated during the break, so don't worry if you've missed any.
So, question 9: In which film? In which film's post-credit scene do we first see Thanos put on his gauntlet? So, question 9: In which film's post-credit scene do we first see Thanos put on his gauntlet?
Question 10. A reveal of Adam Warlock in his cocoon. So that's a reveal of Adam Warlock in his cocoon. SK. We'll ban you, girl.
Right, yeah, that's your last chance. Post one more answer in the comments, you're out. Or you just block from the comments. I don't know how it works. Anyway, I'm going to move on. So, round 3. How many films does this character physically appear in? So, we'll give you a character. You tell me how many films they appeared in. I'm not looking for the films that they appeared in, because then the amount of points would get ridiculous. Just tell me the correct number. How many films did they appear in? So, question 11. How many films did Agent Maria Hill appear in?
Is that Colby?
Yeah.
Schmalz.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say her name.
No, I think it's Smulders. I don't know. But yeah, how many films did she appear in? And this, by the way, by Marvel Cinematic Universe films, this does include things like Hulk and the 2 Spider-Man films. I know they're with a different studio, but they're all included, I guess. I will tell you which films that she has been in, when I do the answers, but I'm not looking for that right now.
Question 12. Sam Wilson or Falcon? That's Sam Wilson or Falcon. How many films has that character physically been in?
I can imagine this one's got you really trying to think and count quite frantically. Probably take this one a bit slow. I've gone over this many times in my head to try and make sure I've got it all correct. I'm very sure I do. And so also, just a reminder, if you're wondering, this does include any post or mid-credit scenes. Okay, question 13. Agent Peggy Carter. How many films does she appear in? And also, somebody might ask, I'm asking how many films does she physically appear in? If it's just a picture of her, doesn't count. How many films does the actor Hayley Atwell appear in a film?
I was going to say, there's quite a lot of pictures of her.
Yeah. She's always there in that compass, isn't she?
Okay, question 14. Eric Selvig.
Yeah, great.
Who? I don't know who that is.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I guess they wanted to give him, I don't know, it's probably a comic character. I was going to say, I guess they wanted to give him a Swedish name because he's a Swedish actor, but even though the guy speaks with an American accent, I have no idea. But yeah, how many films does he appear in? Or how many films does the actor appear in? Okay, next one. Question 15. Nick Fury. How many films does Nick Fury appear in? Now again, these will be repeated in a halftime break, so don't panic when we move ahead. You will get to see all these again. But also, if you want to, you could just write down these questions.
John's not there, you know.
He's probably asleep.
John, are you asleep or are you there moderating the comments?
Yeah. So if you're wondering, I host a podcast. It's called Beyond the Box Set. You can see the logo in the bottom corner down there-ish. Yeah. I host a podcast with John, who is my co-host, and he never seems to appear in these comments. Okay, so round 4. General knowledge. Nice and easy. Use.
Who is the first person seen on screen and also the first on-screen death in Avengers Infinity War? So is it the same person then?
It's the same person, yeah.
Right. So who is the first person seen on screen and also the first on-screen death in Avengers Infinity War?
Ah, John is here. Cool. Next up, question 17. What is Ulysses Claw afraid of? It's question 17. What is Ulysses Claw afraid of? God, he was a good character who did not last long enough. I really hope they somehow find a way to bring him back, but also I can't think of a way that they could bring him back that would be good. What?
What type of musician was Phil Coulson dating that one time? What type of musician was Phil Coulson dating that one time? I have no idea who that is.
Phil Coulson? Clark Gregg?
What?
Clark Gregg, the actor? Yeah. I can't tell you anything he's been in because it's all Marvel stuff. Okay, question 19. What are the top 3 globally highest grossing MCU movies, not including the 4 Avengers films? So question 19. What are the top 3 globally highest grossing MCU movies, not including the 4 Avengers films? So I'm going to give 3 points for this question if you get all three answers correct. And in the right order. Actually, let's score it like John does his Monday quizzes. 3 points if you get the correct films, and an extra point each if you get them in the right order. How's that sound? You're all going to say yes because there's more points available. Okay, next question.
Name all 6 Infinity Stones in the order that Thanos collects them in Infinity War. So name all 6 Infinity Stones in the order that Thanos collects them in Infinity War. You notice that? They say Thanos, not Thanos.
It's because they always say it dramatically.
Thanos.
They always say it dramatically and in American accents.
Yeah, it sounds really silly.
It is really silly.
Thanos sounds a bit more, a bit
This whole
more
thing,
Greek,
this whole thing's
Goddish.
really silly. But yeah, I guess it doesn't. Yeah.
Thanos sounds like a brand of washing detergent or something.
Yeah, sure.
Anywhere to come back from that, do you?
No, I don't. I'm going to say for these, same scoring as question 19. 1 point each if you get them right, and a bonus point if you get them in the right order. So plenty of points available here. That's a bonus point each if you get them in the right order, I think. you guys have to work that one out. Anyway, we're going to leave you to it. We're going to give you a 5-minute break. The questions are going to appear on screen. They're going to cycle through, all 20 so far. And we're going to get another drink. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
See you and bye.
Bye. Hiya, we're back.
Hello, we're back.
How y'all doing? Have a good break? Good 5 minutes away? I don't know. Your comments don't come through for a few seconds, so I can't really have a conversation, a 2-week conversation like that.
Round 5. Famous cameos. Woo! Question 21. Who performs the rap Guardians Inferno in the credits of Guardians in the Galaxy Volume 2? So who performs the rap Guardians Inferno in the credits of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
So this person is a famous person. You will have heard of them. That is what the round is. If you haven't heard of them, you'd be living under a rock. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Question 22. Which famous tech company CEO appears in Iron Man 2 in Monaco? So question 22. Which famous tech company CEO appears in Iron Man 2 in Monaco?
Need a straw, really. Oh, did you use the measuring thing?
No, I didn't. Did I make it too strong? Can I
He's trying to get me drunk, guys. What do you like?
Need to water that down with some of my drink. It's a bit strong too. Bloody hell.
I did leave the measuring cup out.
Yeah, I didn't see it until after I made them. Whoopsie. Guess we're getting drunk tonight.
What film does star of the IT crowd, or the IT crowd, Chris O'Dowd appear in?
It's obviously the IT crowd. Come on, it's not the IT crowd. I hate it when people say that.
Which film does the star of the IT crowd, Chris O'Dowd, appear in? That's the Irish one. Not the one that's in everything else.
Oh, Misfit 1978. You're probably not very rubbish at this. I think you're better than you think.
Oh, not as rubbish as me. I'm faking it till I make it over here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Louise has no idea of any of these. Have you actually... You've not played this quiz, have you?
No, I think I was conveniently late to this one when you did it at the pub.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, we used to do these quizzes at the pub. Did this one for the first time a year ago when Endgame came out. Went down really well. Okay, 24. Which 3 films does Lou Ferrigno from the Incredible Hulk 70s TV show voice the Hulk? So question 24. In which 3 films is the Hulk voiced by Lou Ferrigno, the star of the Incredible Hulk 70s TV show? So yeah, 3 points for this. Go on, why not? It's a party. Two of them get some tonic.
Put hairs on your chest, that's for sure.
Don't need any.
You could do with a few more.
I was going to say I got plenty already. I'm very confident about it, but...
Okay, question 25. In which 3 films do actors from the TV show Community make cameo appearances? So in which 3 films do actors from the TV show Community make cameo appearances? I know this one.
All 3 of them? 3 points available as well?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, you can tell me later in the break. Maybe I'll get a little prize out of it.
Ooh la la. I like the sound of that.
Okay, next one. Round 6. Which film did these characters first appear? So I'll give you a character, you tell me which film, including post-credit scenes, they appeared. So first up, Black Widow. What was the first film that Black Widow or Scarlett Johansson appeared in?
Haven't we had this round?
No, we had how many films had they appeared in?
Alright. Never heard of it. What, never heard of event? Like,
Never heard of Marvel? Avengers? What are you doing here?
Never heard of what? Question 27. Hawkeye. Which film do you first see Hawkeye, including post-credit scenes? I think I know that one, actually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Have you seen it at cinemas? I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you've never heard of Community, the TV show?
Oh, get on it.
You get it. It's on Netflix. It's on Prime, I think, as well. Like it's
a
everywhere.
Good comedy.
It's great. 6 seasons long. You probably don't need to stay for all 6 seasons. Maybe first 4 or something. I forget when it goes downhill, but it does go downhill. Sorry. But when it's at its peak, oh my god, it's so good. You've probably heard of Rick and Morty. It's kind of similar, but a lot better. Okay, 28. In which film did Doctor Strange first appear? It's true. Question 28. In which film did Doctor Strange first appear? And remember, this does include post-credit scenes.
Don't listen to what he just said.
What, that Community's better than Rick and Morty?
Can't have this argument right now.
Okay, sure.
Just leave it at that. Question 29. Thanos or Thanos? Thanos or Thanos?
The amount of times while typing this, it's been auto-credited to thanks.
He would not like that either.
No.
Really get him annoyed, that would. The only thing he's helpful to is the extermination of a certain percentage of mankind.
Yeah. I think it's the balance of the universe. That's his thing. Anyway, question 30. General Thunderbolt Ross. What was the first film that General Thunderbolt Ross appeared in? And yes, that is a real name from the comics. It's where they don't picture it as like Thunderbolt is the nickname. They picture it as like that's his name. You know, it's not like
General Thunderbolt Ross.
It's not like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
It's a real American name.
Thunderbolt. Yeah.
I think I could guess that one.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm interested to know what you guess. Moving on. Round 7. Name the villain from the motivation. So these questions are a tad wordy, but yeah.
Well, here we go.
Identify which villain and we'll give you their story. Or whatever. Question 31. Which villain's dad was murdered by the hero's dad? So question 31. Which villain's dad was murdered by the hero's dad? Yeah. Drunk sincerity has just called me out. It's Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Thunderbolt being in quotes. Yeah, okay, that is the name.
Harry. We sincerely apologise.
Now that you say that, I did know that. Oh, I feel...
Thought it seemed a bit weird.
I've been out-nerded. Damn it.
Question 32. I don't know how to do it.
Nice try.
Question 32. Which villain was stood up by someone he looked up to on New Year's Eve 1999? So, which villain was stood up by someone he looked up to on New Year's Eve 1999?
I'm going to help you out a little bit here and give you just a little bonus bit. If you don't know the name of the person, but you do know the film, I'll give you a half point. But if you say the correct name of the person and the correct film, you don't get 1.5 points, you just get 1 point.
That is very gracious of you, Harry.
I think it's quite generous. Okay, question 33. Which villain wants to wipe out life on Earth with a meteorite? Question 33. Which villain wants to wipe out life on Earth with a meteorite?
Oh, it
is very windy outside.
Go on, next one.
Sorry.
All right. 34. Which villain's family was killed in Sokovia? Sokovia.
Yeah.
Which villain's family was killed in Sokovia? And if my accent doesn't give it away, I don't know what will.
Okay, moving on. Question 35. Which villain was in close proximity when her dad's scientific experiment went wrong and exploded? So question 35. Which villain was in close proximity when her dad's scientific experiment went wrong and exploded?
Whoopsie doodle.
Just noticed my Mac wasn't charging, but I fixed it just in time. Oh yeah.
All right, ready for the next round.
Again, we are going to have a 5-minute break after the end of round 8. That's the final questions. And in that time, all the questions, all the way from question 1, will be repeated on screen.
Yeah.
Also, if you do need any repeats that you can't be asked waiting for, just put them in the comments. John will get back to you. Right, round 8, quotes. To finish off the quiz, we'll give you some quotes. Who said them?
My first. If you've got something to say, right now's the perfect time to keep it to yourself. So that's if you've got something to say, right now's the perfect time to keep it to yourself.
Now
Girl.
this one, I think, is incredibly difficult to remember the character. So if you can name the actor, I'll give you the point as well.
Okay.
I'm not sure if his name is ever actually spoken aloud. So, you know.
Someone will correct you if that in due course.
Oh, I'm not saying he doesn't have a name. It's just saying I don't know it. And if I don't know it, then it's probably not, good to put out there on a quiz for everybody. Okay, moving on. Question 37. I seem to do quite well for a stretch, and then at the end of the sentence, I say the wrong cranberry. So question 37. Who said, I seem to do quite well for a stretch, and then at the end of the sentence, I say the wrong cranberry?
Question 38. I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcering. Does actually sound like something Stephen Toast would say. I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery. I actually knew that one. And I knew that I did actually turn up at this point in the quiz for this one.
You turned up at question 38.
What can I say? It was fashionably late. That is a great line.
It is, yeah. Turned up at question 38.
Yeah. I just specifically remember that question. It's such a good line.
Question 39. You pay up, or the next missile I send you will come very much faster. So question 39. Who said, you pay up, or the next missile I send you will come very much faster?
Oof.
It's good.
And question 40. Final question for the quiz. If there's one thing I've proven, it's that you can count on me to pleasure myself.
Well, yes, Louise, but what about the question?
Yeah, I swear he sets it up like this. I always get the best quotes and best questions and the hardest things.
That joke never gets
pronounce.
old.
So if there's one thing I've proven, it's that you can count on me to pleasure myself.
Excellent. Okay, so that is the quiz. Like I say, we're going to repeat all the questions on screen now. We're going to take a 5-minute break and add some tonic, much needed tonic, to our very strong gin and tonics. Yeah, if you have any questions about any of the questions, then please put them in the comments and we will get back to you. So, see you again in 5 minutes and we'll give you the answers. Bye!
In a bit.
Hi, everybody. We're back.
Hi, welcome back.
We're going to give you the answers. Oh, Stephen Briley.
Oh, some really good questions. Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks. I'm quite proud of them too. I enjoyed writing them. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to get to. So, question 1. Stan Lee plays a FedEx delivery guy in the film Captain America Civil War. So, question 1, Captain America Civil War.
Question 2. Neighbour of the man who locked himself out of his car. It was Spider-Man Homecoming.
So these are 1 point per question unless stated otherwise. Question 3. He plays a beauty pageant judge in Iron Man 3. So question 3. Iron Man 3. Okay.
And then question 4. Hugh Hefner. Iron Man 1.
So Natalie, love it, live it, make it yours, says, really love these quizzes, playing against my husband, but he's kicking my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you enjoyed
This one definitely kicked my ass. At this.
Question 5. Stan Lee plays a crazy barber in Thor Ragnarok. He actually cuts off all of Thor's hair. It was a good move, actually. Thor looks like really sexy with that short hair. What he does! Okay. And that massive axe as well he gets in Infinity War. Okay, so yours.
Okay, Captain America and Falcon have Bucky trapped in with his arm in a vice. It was Ant-Man. Ant-Man.
Question 7. We're first introduced to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in captivity. That is Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
What does in captivity mean?
They're in being held captive. They're in prison. Not quite prison, but like...
Oh, right, okay.
Somebody's holding them somewhere against their will.
Right. Question 8. Captain America gives us a speech about patience. It was Spider-Man Homecoming.
One of the best post-credit scenes. I think we can all agree. Question 9. Thanos puts on his gauntlet. That is Avengers Age of Ultron.
And reveal of Adam Warlock in his cocoon as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Okay, round 3. How many films does this character physically appear in, including post-credit scenes? So, question 11. Agent Maria Hill appears in 6. So 1 point if you put 6. Those films are Avengers, The Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame, and Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, she's in Homecoming quite a lot. Sam Wilson, Falcon, The Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame. So that's Sam Wilson. He was Sam Wilson as the Falcon, was in The Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. That's 6 films.
Question 13. Agent Peggy Carter was in 5 films. That is Captain America, the First Avenger, The Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and Endgame. So question 13. Agent Peggy Carter was in 5 films.
Question 14. Eric Selvig was in 4 films. Thor, Avengers, The Dark World, Age of Ultron. So he was in 4.
Question 15. Nick Fury was in 10 films so far. He's in Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Captain America, the First Avenger? He's not in that. Oh, he is in the end.
Matt Taylor says it's Far From Home, not Homecoming. Is Homecoming the first one or the second one?
Agent Maria Hill. Yep, sorry, my bad. Yep, I've written that wrong now.
Oh my god, I was actually thinking that, but I was like, better not correct Harry, he'll kill me.
Anyway, I'll finish question 15. Nick Fury was in Iron Man 2, Captain America, the First Avenger, Avengers, The Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah, I've clearly had a copy and paste issue here. Let's move on. Round 4, general knowledge.
Who is the first person seen on screen and also the first on-screen death in Avengers Infinity War? It was Heimdall.
Played by Idris Elba. I feel bad about saying Homecoming instead of Far From Home. I'm going to have nightmares about that tonight. What is Ulysses Claw afraid of? It is cuttlefish. Question 17. Ulysses Claw is afraid of cuttlefish. And Stephen Riley? No, not 18. No, sorry, that was not the right answer.
What type of musician was Phil Coulson dating that one time? It was a cellist. He was dating a cellist. Insert some obscene comment about where the placement of a cello is.
Between somebody's legs? Or...
Yeah, people always make jokes about that and like American Pie and stuff like that.
Okay. Try playing the trombone as your instrument. Think of all the jokes that happen there. It gets really annoying very quickly. Question 19. What are the top 3 globally highest grossing MCU movies, not including the 4 Avengers films? They are Black Panther, Iron Man 3, and Captain America Civil War, in that order. So that's 1 point. 1 point for each of them if you got them correct. Black Panther, Iron Man 3, and Civil War, and a further point if you get them. Further point each if you get them in the right order.
That's a big. So, that could be a big winner for a lot of people.
Could be, yeah. So there's 6 points available there if you get them all right.
Name all 6 Infinity Stones in the order that Thanos collects them in Infinity War. So it was Power, Space, Tesseract, Reality, Ether.
Yeah, some of them have like some
Soul, Time, Mind, Scepter / Vision.
So yeah,
I'm gonna let this guy.
So there's the Power Stone, there's the Space Stone or Tesseract. There's the Reality Stone, or Ether. There's the Soul Stone, the Time Stone, and the Mind Stone, or the Scepter / Vision's Forehead Stone. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so if you get them all in the right order, so if you get them all right, firstly, you get a point each. And if you get them in the right order, what did we say? Did we say another point each, or is that a bit much?
Oh, I don't know. You set the rules, buddy. I'm just along for the ride.
Okay, another... Yeah. 1 point each if you get them all correct. A further point each if you get them all in the right order. If you want to query that at all, put it in the comments and we'll answer your query. Okay, round 5. Famous cameos. Question 21. Who performs the rap Guardians Inferno in the credits of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? It is David Hasselhoff. Question 21. David Hasselhoff performs the rap.
Half. Which famous tech company CEO appears in Iron Man 2 in Monaco? Of course, it's Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Just had to get in there, didn't he?
The man with such a small amount of charisma. He must have taken him so many takes to actually get that.
Massive amount of personality.
Yeah. Question 23. Which film does star of the IT crowd Chris O'Dowd appear in? It is Thor: The Dark World. So question 23, Thor: The Dark World.
Which 3 films does Lou Ferrigno from the Incredible Hulk 70s TV show voice the Hulk? It's The Incredible Hulk, Avengers, and Avengers Age of Ultron.
So there's 1 point each available there, 3 points total.
So does that mean like Mark Ruffalo isn't in those movies?
No, he's in them, but he's not the... He's in 2 of them. Ed Norton's in Incredible Hulk. But he's just not the voice of the Hulk when he's in the Hulk form.
Oh, that's Hulk.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, just like the very few lines where he's like, Hulk smash! Like, that sort of stuff.
Well, I was going to say, because that'd be like really weird. Imagine being like, yeah, you can be like the face of this character, but we're going to... I'm sure there's loads of cases of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not loads, but yeah, I bet there is.
Anyway, question 25. In which 3 films do actors from the TV show Community make cameo appearances? So 3 points available here. Again, there is The Winter Soldier. Danny Pudi appears in that. Civil War. The cameo is Jim Rash. And Endgame also has Yvette Nicole Brown and Ken Jeong in. So The Winter Soldier, Civil War, and Endgame. There are 3 points available there.
I definitely knew Endgame because they're at the army base place, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yvette
Nicole Brown.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Moving on.
Which film did these characters first appear, including post-credit scenes? 26. Black Widow. That's Iron Man 2.
27. Hawkeye first appears in Thor.
28. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange.
Sorry, I thought I'd throw in a little trick question there to try and throw you off. Thanos.
Thanos.
Avengers 2012, Avengers Assemble, whatever you titled it. If you meant that film, you probably got it right.
The New Yorkie one. General Thunderbolt Ross or Thaddeus General Thunderbolt Ross. The Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk.
What about Donald Glover in Spider-Man? Oh my god.
Harry!
Oh god, I'm
you
terrible.
Need to sort. He spent all day doing this. He's supposed to be painting the house.
I feel terrible.
Cameron, I'm sorry we've let you down.
See, the thing is, I forgot about Donald Glover last time I did this quiz a year ago. So yeah, sorry, Donald Glover in Spider-Man Homecoming, that does also count as one of the earlier questions in the 20s. I forget which one it was.
Is that a bonus point for him?
Yeah. How did I put it? Did I say what 3 films? 1 second, guys. In which 3 films? Oh dear. Bonus point if you put Donald Glover in Spider-Man Homecoming. I've really ruined it here. Okay, moving on.
Oh, girl.
Round 7. Name the villain from the motivation.
Which villain's dad was murdered by the hero's dad? It was Eric Killmonger.
Brie Larson. I've not thought this through at all. Does Brie Larson count? She appears in like a couple episodes in Community.
Oh, right.
Well, given I've not thought this through, if you put Brie Larson or Captain Marvel, bonus point there, I guess. Yeah, sure. Cool. So back to question 31. Eric Killmonger is the answer. If you put Black Panther, that's a half point. Question 32. Which villain was stood up by someone he looked up to on New Year's Eve 1999? Aldrich Killian. If you couldn't remember his name and you just put Iron Man 3, then you get just a half point. Just a reminder, there are not 1.5 points available here. There's just that little half point as a bonus if you got that.
Which villain wants to wipe out life on Earth with a meteorite? It's Ultron.
Question 34. Which villain's family was killed in Sokovia? It's Baron Helmut Zemo from Captain America Civil War.
And which villain was in close proximity when her dad's scientific experiment went wrong and exploded? It was Ghost or Ava.
Ava, come on. That's a real name. Hipsters call their babies that.
Yeah, Ava's a name.
It's Ava. Everything else is Ava.
I'm leaving.
She's gone to get the dog. This is our dog, Lara. Okay, going to carry on. Sorry for the distraction.
She just sounded a bit lonely.
Okay, quotes. So, question 36. If you've got something to say, right now is the perfect time to keep it to yourself. That was Colonel Chester Phillips. And like I say, you get a point if you put Tommy Lee Jones, because I don't believe his name is ever spoken aloud. Maybe it is once or twice. I don't know. But yeah, Tommy Lee Jones from Captain America said that one.
Okay, I seem to do quite well for a stretch. And then at the end of the sentence, I say the wrong cranberry was Jarvis from Iron Man 3. Obviously having a little bit of a moment. Oh, that's such a cute duck. Thank you. She's a little baby, isn't she? Hello, Laura.
Question 38. I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery. That was Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. So question 38, Gamora.
You pay up or the next missile I send will come very much faster. Ulysses Claw, Age of Ultron. Ulysses Claw, Age of Ultron.
And finally, question 40. If there's one thing I've proven, it's that you can count on me to pleasure myself. And that was, of course, Tony Stark.
Of course it was bloody Tony Stark.
Question 40 was Tony Stark. Alright, so everybody, that is the quiz. Please mark up your scores. If you have any further questions... Sorry, I've gone a little smaller here. If you have any further questions, please put them in the comments and I will answer your questions. In the meantime, when you've totaled up your scores, you can go to beyondtheboxset.com/score. You can submit your scores there, or put them in the comments. And if John's still awake, then then he will input them into the spreadsheet for you. Do one or the other. Don't do both. We don't want duplicates. Yeah, and so let's wait and see who scores what and what the winning score is going to be. I forget what this is out of because there's so many bonus points in it. I think it's out of something above 50. Yeah. By the way, next week. By the way, I do this every week, every Friday at 8.
There's no I in Team Harry.
Okay. And next week we are going to be doing Lord of the Rings. So do please tune in next week at 8. Okay, don't demonetize us. And so let's see. So first score already, we've got Drunk Sincerity getting 37 points. I don't actually know if John is here.
We'll pop you in.
Helpful, John. Thank you.
Oh.
Great. Yes, John is here.
We've really got to stop. Oh, Jasmine and Nick. 40? Oh, okay, that's not the full amount. Do we know what the full amount is?
Yeah, no, it's well, there's a lot of bonus points in it. I forget what the exact total score available is, but it's a fair bit. So let's see, you've also got Georgina saying 30.5 and Dad's score is 10. Well, at least we know who wins. Let's see. Oh, the Princeps from Leeds. I wonder if we know them. 33 points, very good. Well done, John, Georgina's dad. Let's see, we've got George Mumford getting 24. That's good. Not Marvellous got 1 point.
Oh, I like the name.
Wow. It's a great... You know what? You win the team name.
Best team name.
I will give you a bonus 8.5 points. Let's see, who else have we got?
Oh, thank you, Stephen, for tuning in.
A few more coming in the comments. We've got Misfit 1978 getting 9 points. Very good. Sebastian Greaves got 16. Stephen Braley got 32.
Great. Very good score.
It says great quiz. Thank you very much. Cool, yeah, doing well so far. Can anybody beat... Oh, actually, I've forgotten. We've got a tie. We've got Holly and Steve with 40. We've also got Jasmine and Nathan. Very good.
Matt Taylor, 45.
Oh, Blade 19, 49.5. Blade 19. Damn, you've taken that quiz. I mean, pardon me. We will see. Can anybody beat Blade 19 with 49.5?
Oh.
You right there, Lara? Who's your favourite character? Mine's Loki. Really?
I want to eat the cat from Captain Marvel.
I think that cat would eat you, Lara.
What's the cat called? Ginger, isn't it?
No, it's not. Oh, what's the cat
it's not
called?
Ginger. We should have had that as a question.
What's the cat called? Oh, I know it. Goose.
Goose.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Georgina. Really glad you enjoyed it. And your dad as well.
Yeah. Oh, is Holly and Steve's score changed? Or did I misread that the first time? They got 44. But still,
I'm sure it said 40. No, that was Jasmine and Nathan. No, that's a new one, 44.
No, I could swear they were both on 40 for a sec, but maybe I'd misread it. But either way, there's two more in a comment that John's still getting to. We got Matt Taylor with 45, Blade 19, 49.5. Very good.
Solid.
Yeah. So just, like a reminder, again, next Friday we're doing Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
If you guys like general knowledge quizzes, then we do have, John, who's doing these scores right now, he does a general knowledge quiz every Monday at 8:30. If you go to the Chemic Tavern on Facebook, you know what, I'll put a link in the comments.
We'll link you, but it's a very good quiz.
Yeah, and I can highly recommend it. John does it. General knowledge, it's on everything, and yeah, a lot of current events. Keep talking, Louise.
Have we got any Lord of the Rings fans?
No. You don't know what to say.
What? That's the valid thing to ask.
Yeah.
When we said we were doing Drag Race, people were like commented saying that we're going to come. Are you going to come to the Lord of the Rings quiz?
Yeah. Cool. So I've posted that link in the comments. Facebook.com/Chemic Tavern. That's it, really. Tune in tomorrow, every Monday. I always think these are happening on Sundays for some reason.
You've got a double up in there.
Tune in every Monday at 8:30. And yeah, general knowledge quiz. It's going to be great. Let me just remove that duplicate quiz.
No biggie. No biggie.
By the way, do feel free to check out now. there's nothing more going on here. Come to more quizzes. That's it. We've got all the previous quizzes on the just on our YouTube. You can subscribe. You'll get them every week. And we've got a few that we've done in the past. We've done Star Wars, Harry Potter, Disney. What else have we done? We did Drag Race last week, like Louise was just saying. These scores have stopped updating. Google Sheets seems to be having an issue. Maybe it's too popular. I don't know. Anyway.
We're going to check out now.
Now we've started having tech issues, we're going to check out. So, see you later.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great weekend.
Well done to Blade 19 for winning the quiz with 49.5 points.
Well done,
Very good score.
Well done, everybody.
Well done, everybody, for playing. Well done for Not Marvellous for getting 1 point, but still sticking all the way through to the end. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, Holly, we'll see you at another one. We'll be back with something else. Don't worry. We'll keep you updated. Catch you soon, okay? Bye.
Cool.
Bye.
See you later, everybody. Bye.